Hey everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Learn This Deck with the brilliant Dreaming Way Tarot. And the card we're going to look at today is the Seven of Wands. Right, just have a look at this card, just like for 2 seconds. Let the imagery sort of sink in. What is going on in this picture? What is the story? What's the environment all about? Right? We see again a lush sort of greenish meadow. We also see very cute orange colored flowers, right? And we also see a bunch of wands sort of randomly, I don't know, like they're growing there or something. And what's going on with the guy? Now, that is a very interesting sort of posture that he seems to have taken. And when I look at it, I feel like he's stomping around there. He's with the wand in his hand. He's like maybe someone's attacked him and he's out there fending off that attack. So that's the posture, that's the feeling it's evoked in me. What about you? What do you think he's doing there? Like the pose that he has taken, right? And the symbolism, I wondered if those orange flowers meant something. Now, orange is a color of enthusiasm and joy, so I don't know. But apart from that, I only saw that guy sort of stomping about, and he was feeling like it was like, he had this whole territorial vibe going on. So that's the only sort of feel I got from the image and the way he was standing there. So I took a look at the LWB, and guess what? One of the meanings that stood out was upright, taking a stand, and also resistant to others' objections. So it does give off that feel like he's being very defensive and that sort of and territorial, right? And then reverse, he's following the majority's opinion because it's easier. So it's kind of like he's given up. That's the feel that comes when it is all reversed. So what were my keywords? Upright, first off, like he's fending off an attack. So it could be anything. It could be even, translate that to your regular life. Like, if someone is trying to bully you or attack you at the workplace, not physically attack you, but like, politics, right? Then you would be like, or someone is trying to take away something that you worked really hard for and take credit for what you have really put in all your efforts, and so you get all defensive about it. That sort of attack comes up and then you're fending it off, right? Secondly, you're feeling very positive that you're and that about that you'll be able to take on the world, and I can do this. And handling several things at once, that's sort of the feeling I also got, because it looked like all these wands were out there and he had to sort of figure it out. So he was able to happily just easily handle everything, like multitasking. That was the feeling there. Now, what happens? The adventure really sort of happens in terms of imagery and the analysis of the imagery. That adventure happens when this card becomes reversed. Right? Now he's not able to stomp around like that saying this is my territory. He can't do that. Suddenly he just loses it. He loses the control, he loses his momentum. And so what happens? He's unable to fend off the attack and he feels like giving up, and he's not able to handle all those many tasks at one time. So he just seems like he loses his footing out there and he just takes a tumble and all of that energy just falls flat, right? Not a nice place to be, I suppose. So what was my card story? I got into his head, sort of, and this is the words that came out. This is my territory and guarding it is my responsibility, my task, and I have full confidence in my abilities. I will be more than sufficient to take on this task. If ever anyone decides to come at me, I am prepared for it. I'm proud of myself and my ability to multitask like this. It is a good feeling. So this is one guy who's like, he's really aggressive and really confident, and he's really able to handle several things at one go. So it was a really like let's go kind of energy when I was writing this. So it was very interesting. So What about you? What was your journal entry like? What were your keywords? Feel free to take a picture of your journal or just take a picture of the card. Put it up on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook, whichever social media platform you like. But make sure you use the hashtags hashtag learn this deck and hashtag 701s, and also maybe dreaming with tarot and tarotically speaking. So the point being, with these hashtags we can search each other, we can find each other, we can share each other's knowledge and all of that, and together we can learn this deck. Yeah, it's the power of the internet and all that. So anyway, today is a Friday and the weekend is waiting for me. So I will see you again on Monday with the next card, which is the Eight of Wands. Until then, stay good, be good, and learn this deck. Bye now.